Jeremiah chapter 6. The enemy at the gates. Seek refuge, Benjaminites, from the midst of Jerusalem. Blow the trumpet in Tekoa, raise the signal over Beth Hacherem. For disaster threatens from the north, a mighty destruction, lovely and delicate. Daughter Zion, you are ruined. Against her, shepherds come with their flocks all around. They pitch their tents against her. Each one grazes his portion. Prepare for war against her. Up, let us rush upon her at midday. Woe to us, the day is waning. Evening shadows lengthen. Up, let us rush upon her by night. Destroy her palaces, for thus says the Lord of hosts. Hew down her trees, throw up a siege mound against Jerusalem. Woe to the city marked for punishment. There is nothing but oppression within her. As a well keeps its water fresh, so she keeps fresh her wickedness. Violence and destruction resound in her. Ever before me are wounds and blows. Be warned, Jerusalem, or I will be estranged from you, and I will turn you into a wilderness, a land where no one dwells. Thus says the Lord of hosts. Glean, glean like a vine, the remnant of Israel. Pass your hand like a vintager repeatedly over the tendrils. To whom shall I speak? Whom shall I warn and be heard? See, their ears are uncircumcised. They cannot pay attention. See, the word of the Lord has become for them an object of scorn, for which they have no taste. But the wrath of the Lord brims up within me. I am weary of holding it in. I will pour it out upon the child in the street, upon the young men gathered together. Yes, husband and wife will be taken, elder and with ancient. Their houses will fall to others, their fields and their wives as well. For I will stretch out my hand against those who dwell in the land, oracle of the Lord, small and great alike. All are greedy for gain. Prophet and priest, all practice fraud. They have treated lightly the injury of my people. Peace, peace, they say, though there is no peace. They have acted shamefully, committing abominations, yet they are not at all ashamed. They do not know how to blush, therefore they will fall among the fallen. In the time of their punishment they shall stumble, says the Lord. Thus says the Lord. Stand by the earliest roads, ask the pathways of old, which is the way to good, and walk it. Thus you will find rest for yourselves. But they say, we will not walk it. I raised up watchmen for them. Pay attention to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not pay attention. Therefore hear, O nations, and know, O earth, what I will do with them. See, I bring evil upon this people, the fruit of their own schemes, because they did not pay attention to my words, because they rejected my law. Of what use to me is the incense that comes from Sheba, or sweet cane from far off lands? Your burnt offerings find no favor with me. Your sacrifices do not please me. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, see, I will place before this people obstacles to trip them up. Parents and children alike, neighbors and friends shall perish. Thus saith the Lord, see, a people come from the land of the north, a great nation, rising from the very ends of the earth. Bow and javelin they wield. Cruel and pitiless are they. They sound like the roaring sea as they ride forth on horses, each in his place for battle against you, daughter Zion. We hear news of them. Our hands hang helpless. Anguish takes hold of us. Pangs like a woman in childbirth. Do not go out into the field. Do not step into the street, for the enemy has a sword, terror on every side. Daughter of my people, dress in sackcloth, roll in ashes, mourn as for an only child with bitter wailing. How suddenly the destroyer comes upon us. A tester of my people I have appointed you, to search and test their way. Arch rebels are they all, dealers in slander, bronze and iron, all of them destroyers they are. The bellows are scorched, the lead is consumed by fire. In vain has the refiner refined, the wicked are not drawn off. Silver rejected, they shall be called, for the Lord has rejected them.